7 Coronation Street spoilers next week. Harvey threatens Adam amid deadly deal. From the 15th to the 19th of January 2024. 1. Harvey issues menacing threat to Adam as they conspire over Damon. Loved up after spending the night with Damon, Sarah Barlow invites him to join her family for a drink later. Damon agrees, adding that he must visit Harvey first. A raging Adam clocks the pair heading out of Red Bank together, while Damon heads to the prison and tells Harvey that if he pulls any more stunts, he's dead meat. Harvey makes a threat about Sarah, and Damon loses his temper, causing the guards to drag him away. This is all witnessed by solicitor D.D. Bailey. At the bistro, Damon joins the Platts, who make their disapproval clear, before Adam storms over to tell Sarah he heard about Damon's prison visit, and he doesn't want him anywhere near Harry. Adam's hurt to be reminded that he's not Harry's real dad, and he ends up arranging to visit Harvey himself. Adam makes out he's looked over Harvey's files, and claims he's got a watertight case for an appeal. But Harvey warns Adam that if he lets him down, the hitman who's dealing with Damon will deal with him too. After Adam has another run-in with Damon over Harry's tea and feigns a civil conversation, he meets with Harvey's sidekick and hands him a wad of cash, instructing him to scare Damon off. Adam then suffers another panic attack, but what will become of Damon? Will he end up dead, thanks to Adam's deal with the devil? 2. Joseph's diagnosis leads to a shock decision. Joseph complains of a temperature and, once again, Gemma Winter Brown worries while husband Chesney insists their son is fine. Gemma's twin, Paul Foreman, urges her to keep quiet about her concerns rather than risk her situation with social services. Gemma approaches Dr. Gadders, but a furious Chess overhears. Chess, Gemma and Paul's time with the kids is interrupted by the arrival of Joseph's granny, Linda Hancock. Linda hands Chesney a card for a family solicitor, but he refuses to discuss it. Joseph gags on his milk and Chess realizes the fridge is broken and the food has gone off, and he assures Gemma that a sickly-looking Joseph merely has an upset tummy, but Dr. Gadders listens with interest. Gemma finds the solicitor's card and accuses her husband of plotting to take their kids from her. Chesney assures her that's not the case. Linda reveals it was her idea as she doesn't trust Gemma around the kids, and Gemma storms out. After a call from the school about a poorly Joseph, Chesney and Linda fuss over the youngster at home. But when Joseph collapses, the pair call an ambulance. At the hospital, the doctor explains that after speaking to Dr. Gadders, they suspect Joseph has Lyme disease, which he contracted while camping. This diagnosis is confirmed with the news that Joseph should make a full recovery, and Gemma soon tells Chess and Joseph that she's now allowed to move back into the family home. But Chesney is shocked when Joseph announces that he wants to live with Gemma, and not his dad, as she was the only one to believe he was ill. Will Chesney be able to make it up to his son? 3. Mason continues to terrorize Liam. Maria Connor and husband Gary Windass see Liam off to school, but when their backs are turned, the teen runs back to the flat. Liam uses the school website to report himself absent due to illness, but Maria later tells Gary that the school phoned to tell her they haven't seen Liam for a week. When Liam tries to throw another sickie, Maria insists he's going to school. At the bus stop, Maria is bemused when Dylan Wilson gets on the bus and blanks Liam. Maria realizes that Liam has forgotten his phone, and returns it to him at the school gate, but Liam is mortified to be seen with his mum, and Mason is filming them. Mason tells Dylan that Liam is a grass and he's going to make him pay, before snatching Liam's phone and making him beg for it back. He then refuses to hand it over anyway, and the other kids laugh. Liam is utterly humiliated, and as he tries to escape, Mason grabs him and pins him against a wall. In desperation, Liam sets off the fire alarm, but will anyone realize what he's going through? 4. Asher makes a confession. In the hospital, Dev Allahan tells Artie he's not letting him return to the flat, and he's coming home. Asher reveals she and Nina Lucas have split up and Nina has moved out, and Artie feels terrible after his kiss with Nina. Asher helps Artie pack up the flat, but when Artie finds the bracelet on the floor, Asher is forced to admit she called round while he was unconscious. Will the pair be able to forgive each other? 5. Max is concerned for Lauren. David Platt is impressed as Max practices his hairdressing skills on Lauren, and Max invites Lauren for tea, but when his girlfriend Sabrina Adetiba suggests she brings her boyfriend along, Lauren's smile fades. Sabrina quizzes Lauren about her boyfriend, and after another suggestion to meet up, Sabrina has clocked Lauren's unease as she tells Max it's obvious their friend is lying. Max tentatively asks Lauren why she always clams up when they mention her boyfriend, and Lauren fights back tears and orders Max away. Max and Sabrina offer Lauren another invitation for lunch, along with Sabrina's brother Gav. Lauren reveals she's dumped her boyfriend, and later, Max is intrigued to see Daniel Osborne putting a comforting hand on Lauren's shoulder when he senses she's struggling. When Lauren arrives at the bistro dressed to the nines, what will her next move be? 6. Bernie is released from prison. After being released from prison, Bernie calls at the Rovers. There, she finds Dev, Paul and his husband Billy Mayhew have thrown her a surprise welcome home party. As Bernie's loved ones make a fuss of her, how will Bernie fare after her time locked away? And as Paul's motor neurone disease continues to progress, will Bernie discover his assisted dying plans? 7. Evelyn confronts irresponsible Cassie. Cassie tells Evelyn that she's donated Terry's money to a dog charity, and she only attacked him to stop him from hurting the puppies at the farm. Tyrone Dobbs tells Evelyn that his wife, Fizz, is attending a course in Italy and she's invited him to join her, but he wouldn't dare leave the girls with Cassie for 2 weeks. Cassie later applies nail extensions to Ruby's nails and gives her crisps for breakfast. After a call from the school, Evelyn tears a strip off Cassie, telling her she's nothing but a hindrance when it comes to the girls. Will Cassie step up and become the grandmother her family needs?
Các bạn vừa theo dõi một sản phẩm của OK Spoiler. Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại các bạn video tiếp theo.